What did we should Simmers here? Since I'm doing my reviews for Steven Spielberg movies because of the famines, here's my review for pretty much I believe his last movie he did in 1980s, and that is Always. Now this is not really like his most popular film. Like it's not really on the pars with his other films like E.T. or Jaws or Indiana Jones or anything like that. But Always is maybe one of his most underrated, underappreciated films here. If you guys don't really know much about Always is a remake of a 1943 romantic comedy, romantic drama simply titled A Guy Named Joe, which was set during World War II, and of course this was coming up. Spielberg was coming off of another World War II based film, Empire of the Sun, and so like the main departure of the 1943 film is a little bit changing of the setting from wartime to modern era firefighting operation because I don't think he wanted to do another World War II film about years after Empire of the Sun. But the film, have follows the same basic plot line, where like the spirit of a recently dead expert, pilot mentors like a newer pilot while watching him, fall in love with the girlfriend he left behind, and the names of four principal characters of the earlier films are the same here. And you had a really cool cast here too. You had of course the likes of Richard Dreyfuss, who of course Spielberg worked with before on Jaws and Close Encounter. Holly Hunter was also in this. John Goodman, and it was even the final film of Hollywood legend Audrey Hepburn. And the premise goes like this: you got Richard Dreyfuss who plays firefighter Pete, who risks himself and his invented World War II airplane in a constant and death-defying quest to fight forest fires, much to like his dismay of his girlfriend Dorina, played by Holly Hunter, and his love for Dorina, and the advice of fellow pilot Al, played by John Goodman, convince Pete to give up his perilous career, but he also flies one last mission here, and Pete heroically saves Al's plane from certain destruction, but with there's also supernatural consequences that also happens. And you had other cast members too, like Brian Johnson plays Ted Baker in this. You had Robert Blossoms was in this film. Keith David, Mark Helgenberger. Uh, the list goes on and on. Some really decent cast members in this. Seeing Aubrey Hepburn, and this is really training. Of course, she was like very popular in like the 40s and 50s and all. The film was also written by Kathleen Kennedy, of course, writer of best known for Star Wars fame. Frank Marshall was of course a producer on this. And so, yeah, this movie is like really intriguing. Great performances by Richard Dreyfuss, by Holly Hunter. Very, supernatural aspects to it. I thought was really cool. I mean, like I said, this is not really like on par as other Spielberg films, but it's really intriguing. It is a top like a really decent romantic adventure film that I think is worth checking out. Yeah, Spielberg definitely did a great job here. Dreyfus, Hepburn, and of course Goodman were all great. So yeah, if you guys have never really seen Always, like I said, it's not really like his most popular film, nothing like that. It is probably one of his most underrated, underappreciated films, but it is worth checking out. Anyway, you can probably find you can mostly like rent Always on Vudu, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Give it a go if you guys haven't seen it. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen the Steven Spielberg film Always? If so, what's up? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What favorite scenes, favorite moments? Where would it rank in your favorite Spielberg films? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon Zion.